What's up everyone, welcome back to more Metal Gear Solid 2 HD Edition, and it's going to be part 14. I'm going to try and kind of speed up the upload rate of this so that I can get this one out of the way and finally get to MGS4 so that I can kind of be completely up to date with what we have so far, because those of you that follow MGS will know that Rising is coming out in February, and even though that's not strictly an MGS game, I'm obviously still going to try and play through it if I can. Okay, so now we need to find Oton's sister Emma, but to do that we're going to have to do some more swimming. Alright, so navigating is a little bit... finding the exit here is going to be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I went down the dead end again. Luckily the O2 kind of lasts quite a long time. So again, it's the same place where you found the Nikita missiles, and then from there it's pretty simple to get to this bit anyway. Those bombs do take quite a bit of your life away, so you need to be careful.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Oton. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Okay, so interesting story there about Oton and his sister, and actually there's a little thing here first. Let me... Okay, so there's the corpse of Stillman, and that can always freak out any first-timers. And then we had that interesting story about Oton and his sister, and strange, like that little family event that kind of led to the breakup of their family. So we're going to get a lot more into that story because, I mean, you guys saw that he hesitated when Raiden asked him, "What were you doing?" And even though it sounds a little bit weird, we're going to find out exactly just what he was doing a little bit later on.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Okay, it's Vamp time. Okay, this is not going to be the first time that this guy's going to fight Vamp. And my weapon of choice for this is usually the Stinger. I mean, if the Stinger is kind of the easiest way to get through this fight, for me anyway. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that I tend to try and find the laziest way through when it comes to bosses. So I use a Stinger for a bit, but then I'll kind of mess around with other guns, because Vamp is really not too difficult. So yeah, I mean, literally every time it comes out the wall, you get a free shot. So it's really not that difficult. It does take a while sometimes. Come on. So yeah, there you go. I mean, this is really kind of easy. So let me just switch to a more conventional weapon. They've got a lot of M4 bullets lying around, so might as well use it. So if you don't shoot him straight away with the Stinger, then he's going to be throwing blades at you, and you have to shoot them, otherwise you're not going to be able to avoid them. So, alright, so now that he's below kind of half health, he's going to get a little bit more difficult, which tends to be the case with almost all MGS bosses. So from this point onwards, you might struggle a little bit more. So yeah, now he's just going to rush towards me and just kick the shit out of me. So yeah, if you don't get out of the way, or stop him, then he's just going to slice you up. So yeah, now because he's constantly on the move, it's a bit more difficult to get your aim and shoot him down. So you need to be, look, and he didn't stay in the water for very long either. So it does get a lot more difficult now. Ah, I thought I avoided that. So yeah, I mean, if you still had the stinger, you'd still pretty much be able to take him out, but he does get a little more difficult now. But as you can see, it's not too bad. You shouldn't have too many problems with this guy. Almost there. Oh shit. He does take quite a decent slice of your life, so you need to be careful. Make sure you've got your rations equipped. As you can see, I mean, you don't want to do what I'm doing and back yourself into a corner. So yeah. When he's in the water, then you can kind of go into the corner, because, oh, you see now, look, he's really on the move. Almost. So right before he dies, he's really on the move. There you go. So not too bad, not too bad.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Okay, so it looks like Vamp is dead. Somehow I don't believe that. All right, so time to get E out of this locker room and take her down to the computer room so she can take down arsenal gear. But more swimming. I think this one's fairly easy, but you don't have a soliton radar, so you might kind of... This room's just a trap. So it might be a little difficult to get your bearings the first time. Which way was it? I think there's something else here that I need as well. Let me just make sure. It was body armor, I think. You can get body armor in this section. Which way was it? I think it's there. Yeah. That's going to be useful for later on because, like I said before, from here onwards the bosses start to come a lot more quickly and they get slightly more difficult, so that's going to be helpful. So yeah, again, not too difficult to swim. And you can activate the node for the return, so once you're going to go with Emma, things will be a little bit easier. Alright. There's going to be a fair bit of cutscene again. Okay, let's go.
Are you all right? Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out? You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon. We better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it!
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First we'll head to filter chamber 2, then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Okay, here we go. And you already start off in the water for this section, which is a bit annoying, so you have to kind of go straight away. but it's almost, there's literally like 2 turns that you have to make. It's really not that difficult. And even though Emma's O2 gauge is not that big, it's fine. It's the second one where you might struggle a little bit more. Okay. Don't need that ration.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otocon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.